Hello guys, it's Vincent from BW Car Culture, and today we'll be taking a deep dive into the CLA 45, which is basically a compact sedan version of the A45 AMG. Let's get to it. Getting to the front fascia of the CLA 45, we meet a very aggressive front that includes of this intelligent headlight system, integrated headlights, which definitely look like the eyes of an angry eagle. Now moving on to the grille, we can see the only place that they have the chrome trimming is around this Mercedes-Benz logo. Another thing that I love about this Mercedes is that most of its panels, they embrace the color of the body, and that includes of this part, which in some specifications you might get it with some chrome trimming. Getting on again at the bottom of the Mercedes CLA 45 AMG is that we have this front lip, which also embraces the color of the body of the car. Now, for now, let's get on to the side. Now, getting to the side of the CLA 45, we immediately see this turbo AMG badging. After that, we immediately catch an eye on this beautiful AMG mirrors with these indicators on the side of them. Now, moving on to the windows, we can see this beautiful chrome trimming around the black tinted windows, which give them such an awesome contrast. And one of my favorite features about this AMG is that it has the frameless windows. And that's one of my favorite parts that I really love about these cars. Now moving on, we got this beautiful AMG wheels, which got this outstanding red calipers on them, which are much needed, and these brakes, I have to say, they are very huge and they are very much needed for the performance of this 2-liter, of which we are about to talk about right now. Now getting on to the performance of the CLA 45. Under there, it carries a 2-liter German-built engine, which is a 4-cylinder engine putting out 450 horsepower and 450 Newton meters of torque. That is enough power to enable this beast to sprint from 0 to 100 kilometers in just 4.6 seconds. That is before reaching a top speed of 250 kilometers per hour. Now let's move on to the interior. Now getting in of the AMG, I can already feel I'm inside a very sporty sedan, and this seats very comfy and they're grabbing me very nicely. And as on front of me is this beautiful steering wheel, which I love, by the way. And I just have to say the size of this sedan is perfect for somebody like me. I believe in most guys, I think this will be very beautiful. On front we have this beautiful steering wheel, which feels very nice to grab, with this flat bottom at the bottom and at the top. And again, we also have these pedal shifters for up and down, which look very beautiful and are very comfy to hold on to, and very sporty as well, I have to say. And moving on to this side, we can see this vents for ventilation, which also look very luxurious and premium, are very satisfying to grab and move around, but you shouldn't. And the chrome trimming around them is just spot on. Another thing you'll notice in this interior is that there's a lot of black and red trimming inside of it. Like there's this red stitching across the leather inside of the interior of this car. And I have to say there's no better combination than red and black. They just go so well. And as you can see here, we have this beautiful gear lever, which has that AMG logo instead of the Mercedes, the normal Mercedes one. And I have to say it's very beautiful, very nice to grab, and very easy to use as well. And moving on, we can see this infotainment display, which is one of the things that I feel like they make this it's the only thing that basically makes this Mercedes feel a bit outdated, because it's not touch. You can only operate it using this dial right here. But I have to say the quality in it is just beautiful. It looks so crisp, and I believe it's still a very nice display to have in your car. Down here we have the space that has a 12V power output and some storage space right here. And we also have 2 cup holders. Another thing I have to mention is that I love how simplistic the center console is. It's very nice and simplistic and very premium looking. Now going back here, we have this armrest, which you can open to reveal lots of insane space down there. And yeah, guys. Now moving on to the back of the CLA 45, we have this beautiful taillights design, which is one feature that makes it stand out from the A45 hatchback. And I have to say, the design on this, the shape, it looks very stunning. Now moving on, we have this chrome AMG badging, the chrome Mercedes logo, and the chrome CLA 45 badging. We also have the spoiler, which takes on the color of the body of the car, which for me, for a spoiler, I would prefer a much darker or a carbon spoiler, which I think would give this beast some contrast. Now let's get onto the boot. As you can see, it opens at the press of the button and it's manually controlled. Really, it doesn't have electronics because you can also close it using a button or something. You're gonna have to do it manually. Inside the boot space here, we have insanely good enough amounts of space. I have to say the storage is good enough for you to pack your bags for some trip with the boys or some family meetings. The space is just enough, guys. We also have some storage space here with this net to protect your small goods from rolling around the boat as well. Opening down here, we also reveal insane amounts of space for your spare wheel, which we can tug in there. Now moving on, guys, as I said, you don't close this one with a button, it's manually. Now looking again at the back of the CLA 45, we have the quad exhaust tips. Get 4 pipe, guys. Let's hear that beast out. That's definitely what dreams are made of. Please do make sure, if you haven't, follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one.